Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome to Rogue Legacy 2. I enjoyed the original Rogue Legacy. I enjoyed it a lot, so much that I had, I think, not one, not two, not three, but 4 different video series in the past on my channel playing Rogue Legacy. And Rogue Legacy 2, it's been in early access for a long time, but I just wasn't interested in playing it in early access. But it's finally, today, had its 1.0 release on Steam. And so, select save spot. Yeah, let me try to do this. So I was playing for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, getting different recording settings set up. Looks like 4 minutes on Sir James. So let's start a new legacy so that we can see all the tutorials kind of stuff here at the beginning and experience the whole game together. The time has passed and they have not returned. The estuaries have decayed. The kingdom demands deliverance. Sign the contract, and your children shall succeed you. And so I think this game is very similar in structure to its predecessor. There's Charon, the boatman, taking us to the castle. Once you cast off, there is no turning back. All right. So, I am playing on an SNES controller mapped with Joy to Key to keyboard controls, so you're going to see keyboard controls appear on screen, but I'm just using left and right on my D-pad to move. Space to jump, I've got a button. And let's see, got like little tent things here. So once again, busting up furniture in order to gain monies and things. Alright, and it's going to be a little bit of time for me to figure out what constitutes background and what constitutes foreground. I can break all that stuff and get some extra money. Hold the button to jump high. Interact. Unknown Journal number 1. We've managed to cross the waters undiscovered. A few guards patrolled the west walls, but we were able to remove them without raising a signal. At sundown, we'll start ascending the wall. Provision should be waiting for us at the top. Okay. Can I bust any of this? No. Hold space to jump higher. Yep. K to attack. Or in this case, I've got a controller button. Can I go up here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, got like a magic potion flask thingy, and now I have mana. My mana bar just went up. And so I can see, okay, let's try attacking first. Alright, so that's what it's like attacking a soldier. Great. And before I do that, I see a ledge over here. Let's check it out. We've been hunkered here for the past few days as Z and her spies prep the west wall. Who's Z in blue? They've rigged up trapdoors ahead so that we can open them from below. Tonight we make our move. There are heavier patrols fighting at the bridge. There should be no time for reinforcements. Alright, and down and jump brings me back down through platforms. I wonder if there's going to be like secret walls I should be looking for too. Cast your talent. I think this is my talent. Or it's just to use your class talent, sorry. Okay, so let's try that out. Okay, oh, I think he might have, yeah, he took damage, I think. Let me try that again. Oh, it's on cooldown. I see it in the upper left. Cooldown, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I can use a shield to block. And he did take a bunch of damage from that, okay. But then it's got like a 10-second cooldown or something. Okay, that's interesting. Can I get up here? Maybe. Ability ready. Okay, and it tells me when the cooldown ends. In the air, we can down strike, and it does a spin kick. Spin kicks also hit to the side. I see. So if I'm over here, I can't do anything, but if I'm over here, I can hit those torchlight thingies in order to move. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's something up there. I want that. The diving bell cables needed to pass the interior ramparts were waiting for us, just like Z promised. But our scouts underestimated how much we'd need. We're short a few hundred feet. Looks like we'll have to get creative. Alright. And if I press interact here, okay, it's like a little shortcut thingy, and that just takes me around, I guess. Shortly after taking damage, space aerial recovery. Interesting. Space is my jump button. Okay, so like I took damage, and then I can like jump out of the damage. Alright, interesting. Any chance that, something over there? Guess not. I did see that there was a platform here. Yeah, look at this. Neat. And I broke it open. And what is that going to get me? Something to interact with. Or two. You hear 1,000 whispers, but can't make out a voice. Alright, so that looks like it's like some kind of spellcasting alchemy table or something. And like in the future we're gonna like learn something with those tables maybe? I don't know. Most of the pages have been torn from the book. Only a solitary note remains. I wish I was a better person. I'm sorry. Alright. Cool. Alright, well we found a secret wall. I did not find that when I was going through the tutorial on my own. When I was just trying to check out the recording settings and things. But I happened to notice that there was a platform over there as we were being... Oh! Spin kick enemies to gain height. So the mannequin is an enemy. Got it. Okay, so spin kick is like this. Got it. Okay. Looks like I've underestimated Z's charisma again. Below me, I can see all the misfits that have joined our ranks. When did so many rebels join? From here, it seems like an endless sea. This was supposed to be a suicide mission meant only for a few. She's unknowingly rallied these souls to a lost cause, and my sins keep growing. J. Johannes? Maybe? If I'm remembering from the previous game. On the ground, use right. So I actually have it mapped, so I've got 2 different dash buttons, just like the original game. By default, it would just dash in the direction that you're facing, but there's a game setting. And I feel like it will be more valuable to be able to do this, just in terms of the way that my fingers are accustomed to playing this game. So that's what I've chosen to do in terms of the game settings and mappings. Ah, yeah, and that tells you about it here. That's how I learned about it. Great. So it's got a good tutorial. It has been effective. This is it, the end of the line. Below us, there's a trick wall which can only be opened with magic. Z said it should lead us straight to the estuaries. Tonight we live and die with the crimes I've committed. Alright, to spend mana and cast your spell, press the button, and restore mana by attacking enemies. I see, so a mannequin is like infinite mana. So I'm up to... yeah. Alright, so that opens the... okay, cool. There's food here as well, neat. What's it say? Trick walls only open when struck by a spell or talent. Okay, and I guess I can't use this particular talent to, it seems like I gain 10 mana each time I strike the mannequin up in the upper left. Yeah, it seems like this particular hero's talent wouldn't work, but his spell would. Alright. Okay, and so what you're telling me is I can do this, and then we fall into a pit to start the game. Okay, good tutorial. Citadel Agartha. Risk level, 1 star. Risk level, interesting. And this is like our teleporter thingy, I suppose. Alright. And yeah, furniture that I can destroy. There's obviously room for like different paintings and things, and then unlocking the door. The throne room's doors are currently sealed. Okay, so yeah, very similar to the original game. Can I break these? I can. It's got money, great. Okay, so far it feels pretty good. Okay, enemies, who are you? Spear made him. Okay, when I got hit, time slows down for a second. Ooh, and I tried to hit the spike, and it didn't even, like, bounce a different way. It's just, like, invincible. Ouch. Okay, yeah. So can I do anything to you? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe there's some kind of power-up that I could get that would affect that. I wonder... I'm curious. I did deal damage to him with my shield. So I would be able to kill this thing by shielding damage from it a number of times. Okay, ability ready. Yeah, that seems like that almost killed it. I saw its little bar going down, so I think it's almost dead. So yeah, let's play around with this. Oh, I'm still on cooldown. Now it's ready. Oh, no, did it, like, heal back up? Hold on. I need to... There's so much to learn. I need to learn about this. Okay, while it's in its little thingy, nope, it's still not vulnerable. So I think I dealt a small amount of damage to it. It was not enough for it to die, and then it regenerates health, is my chosen understanding of what I've witnessed so far. Okay, a lot of things on the screen that all seem pretty similar. Okay, that's a Plinky. So yeah, Plinky, Planky, Plonky, just like the first game. And it seems like I do have a little bit of ability to kind of like stun certain enemies. These have a good tell when they're about to go off, so I appreciate that. I didn't take advantage of it. You can see like blue air blowing out of the vents before it gets hot. And I'm not doing a very good job staying alive, to the surprise of no one. Ooh! There's a key on the left and there's a bone on the right. Let's read about this. A primer on relics and resolve. Relics are powerful items that cost resolve to wield. Going below 100% resolve will lower your maximum health. Interesting. Gain bonus resolve based on your total weight. Staying light can grant access extra 125 bonus resolve. Raise your maximum equip weight to help keep your weight class low. Interesting. So we got some kind of new mechanic. I presume I can only choose one of these. What's the key? Oh, skeleton key. Costs 35 resolve. Choose this relic to reveal its power. Every door or window, every chest or reward. Interesting. And over here, gnawed bone. 25 resolve. Choose this to reveal its power. Gnarf, which might also be fraying backwards almost or something. Key sounds like treasure chest kind of stuff, and I like treasure. So let's get a skeleton key and discover what it is. Relic found. Rare relic. Opened, locked, or melted fairy chests. Breaks after use. Oh, so fairy chests in the first game, you had a requirement to like complete the room in a certain amount of time or without getting hit or different things, and if you didn't, then the fairy chest would remain locked forever. And so presumably, even if you failed the skill of the room, you would still be able to open the fairy chest, is my understanding. Oops. I just pressed a button and I think used my resolve, possibly to use it. I was pressing buttons to try to figure out how to get off of the, Maybe I didn't? I'm not sure. Do I see the key anywhere in my inventory? There's a... Where is it? Let's take a look at this screen. So here's our little mini-map. Stats. So there is my hero, and I'm just kind of looking around the screen. Shield block is apparently the name of the talent that the knight has. Fireball was the name of my spell. Okay, relics, skeleton key. Open, locked, or melted fairy chest breaks after use. So maybe that'll just automatically be used, like if I stand in front of a locked chest or something. And heirlooms, Hestia's contract. Oh, Hestia. Reliquary. I'm not sure what's up about that just yet. Glossary. Okay, this is going to talk about different... I see. Different status effects on players, status effects on enemies. Burn. I've already seen that I could burn an enemy with my fireball. And then over here, commander buffs. Lexicon. Weight class. Your weight class changes as you get closer to your max equip weight, starting from light and going up to chunky. Being light grants you 125% bonus resolve. I see. So if you're carrying as much equipment as you possibly can, you don't have bonus resolve. Got it. So there's an advantage to increasing your max equip rate, max equip weight, in terms of resolve stuff. Okay, I think I got it. There's more stuff there that we could read, but I don't want to spend too much time reading today. Oh, is this like a shop? Enkindled gauntlets. Grant a blessing. Gain a. Let's try this whole one again. Enkindled gauntlets. Gain a blessing of strength. Fabled weapon. Throws out explosive shots. After a short distance, they will skill crit. Explosions can hit you. Interesting. Alright. Fascinating. And now the shop is closed. Okay. Oh. This is now... I see. Instead of my sword, like, this is just now my primary button weapon. Fascinating. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Curio's shop in the Power of Blessings. Tell me more. Switch weapons to gain a blessing of strength for weapon bonus damage. Switch spells. How do I switch? To gain a blessing of wisdom for magic damage. Switch talents to gain a blessing of talent bonus resolve. Like, I switched. Can I switch back? If I go to my stats, weapon just shows Enkindled Gauntlet. So I think the act of interacting with the shop thingy here switched it. So now I've just permanently switched it on this character. Well, until I find another one or something. This does seem pretty cool. I'm low on health because there's a skeleton up there who's throwing bones at me. Got it. I took some damage there, and I wasn't sure from what. But now I am. Sure. I have to learn the arc of these things. Oh, it can hit me, right. I hit myself with my own fire. Because I was too close to it. Got it. A blessing and a curse. Lady Autumn has been slain by a mysterious force. Your spin kick strikes below and to your sides. Alright, and they give you a little gameplay tip each time you die, just like before. Great. Enemies defeated 11, 590 gold. Shows all the enemies I killed in the bottom, just like a good roguelike. Great. And shows how we move through the castle. And then if I press this button, choose your heir. Sir Teddy, Sir Truman, and Lady Meg. I think Teddy was the name of one of the game developers. So this is a knight with the greatsword. White Star. Play as this character to reveal this spell. Sir Truman is also a knight who has Flame Barrier. We kind of know what that one's like. And Lady Meg is a knight who has Fungal Spread, which sounds pretty interesting. And traits. Antique... Okay. Cartographer. Antique Grave Bell. Hypercoagulation. I guess heals his own wounds or something, I'm guessing. And Lotus Stem. Minus 45%. Fungal Spread, like, I'm curious about this. So let's try taking this character. And so, Lady Meg. Oh, and now we're at the manor. Got it. And I have 590 gold. I think this, I was playing around with this when I was warming up, and I think this will be easier to use with the mouse. And yeah, you can see a mouse cursor here. So I can go ahead and do this. Healthcare unlocked. Triage for all. Your kingdom has granted its people access to healthcare services and amenities. Nice. Certain traits now give gold bonuses. Alright, and so we could unlock archery range to get rangers. And I'm curious, I'm playing on a controller, but I've got like keyboard controls, like how the aiming is going to work, and so we'll figure that out at some point. Offshore bank account unlocks the living safe. Your manor must be level 12 or higher to unlock this skill, and I'm not at 12 yet. And so it shows a little lock icon down here to say I'm locked out of this. Okay, great. So the only thing I could spend money on here would be to go here, for example, to unlock Ranger. Touch foes from afar and rain down the pain with an assortment of arrows. Rangers can't take much damage, but they don't have to when they're shooting their enemies from a million miles away. Would you like to switch to the Ranger class? Oh, when you first unlock a class, it gives you the option to switch. For now, no. I've got already too much stuff going on in my brain. And I'm curious, if I exit the skill tree, Lady Meg the Knight, Lotus Sven, Epic Relic, blocks up to 2 attacks, consumes 150 mana. I didn't get a chance to see all of it, so let's go check out our stats. Consumes, okay, at the bottom right. Blocks up to 2 attacks, consumes 150 mana per block. Mana potions restore charges. Alright, and I'm not sure what the minus 45% is. It says blocks, and then it says that. Does that mean I take half damage, or does that mean it completely blocks it? I'm unclear. Fungal Spread, Aggressive Pollination, applies Spore Burst, is my spell. And let's see. That's the spell, and yes, it is the case that mana regenerates on this screen. So this is our, like, test out your spells and equipment, and if I walk back to the left, does that bring me back here? Yes, it does. Okay, so I want to see if there's anything to spend money on this screen. And it looks like it's just the boatman who would take me back into the castle. Can I get up here? I'm not sure that I can high jump up there yet. Okay, so I think if I want to spend my money, I would do it here. Mess Hall. Increases vitality, raising maximum HP. But your mana needs to be at 4 levels, so I need to unlock something else first. Enchantress. Oh, yeah. She's definitely useful. At least was in the previous game. And the Blacksmith. And that would be for equipment, and this would be for... I forget what they're called. Let's unlock the Enchantress. The Pillow Fort is open. Don't let her height fool you. She's smaller than she looks. Find runes for her. Runes, right. Imbued with magical powers. Gain the ability to siphon life from phones, reflect damage, and improve your magical repertoire. Okay. I see, and so she's got like a little tent over there. Sage Totem. Gain permanent bonuses for dying. Unlocks mystery rank. Interesting. Affordable items by the docks. That's one I won't be able to unlock yet, so let's not even look at it, because there's too many things right now. And unlocks the Blacksmith, that one's also going to be super useful, so let's go ahead and do that. Smithery is open. What he lacks in creativity, makes up for in age. Gather blueprints for him, and he'll strain his tired bones in order to craft the most exquisite armaments ever seen. Okay, yep. Great. And then... Training Dummy. I see. That's actually an unlockable thing. Great. And then Mess Hall. I think, let's see, it costs 50. How much money do I still have? Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade it. And you could choose to spend all of your money rather than like just clicking. And rather than look at any other things, I'm just going to upgrade the Mess Hall one more time. And now I'm down to 20 gold, and I would not be able to afford anything. Yeah. So, and now here's the blacksmith, so let's talk to him. Thanks for helping build my black shop, kid. Ain't got a lot to my name, but I promise you your investment in this here blacksmithery will pay off. Can't make much because I ain't got any blueprints, but if you and me work together, boy, we can make some unimaginable things. And I mean that literally. Got to be some of that aphantasia. Can't see no pictures up in this noggin. That's why I need those blueprints. So here's the deal. You get me blueprints, I'll charge you money to make them. It's a win-win. Because I get free blueprints, and then I win again because I get a customer. Enough dilly-dally. Let me show you what I've got in the back. Okay. And so he's got a bunch of... nothing. Oh, no. He does start with a leather helm. Okay, so I might have been able to spend money here. But if I were to try to buy it... I cannot because I have 20 money, and... yeah, it costs 250 apparently. In the bottom right, where he's speaking. He tells me the cost in the wallet and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. And the Enchantress. Oops, that's my dash button. Ooh, Ducky, thanks so much for this extravagant tent. The ka flowing through it is so overwhelmingly that it's making me dizzy. Just kidding, I saw the price tag. Talk about cheap. The only thing that made me dizzy are the fumes from the cleaning agents I had to use. Couldn't you get a girl anything better? Beggars can't be choosers. I've decided not to be poor anymore. Magic, with a capital M, for money. Let me tell you, Ducky, enchantments are not cheap. Find me runic stones. I can grant you powers you can't even dream of. Ooh. You need to find runic stones. I wonder if the runic stones are going to be specific. In any case, lifesteal is available apparently at the outset, and then the rest of them haven't been found. I wonder if when you find them, it's probably you find specific ones, just like in the first game, as opposed to like getting a stone and then using it to purchase any type of upgrade you want. Okay, and that costs 800. Yeah, okay, so these things are expensive. Yeah, money's money and you need more of it. Okay, great. And now I'm curious because I see a lamp. Yeah, I'm able to stand on this. However, I still don't see a way to jump up. Okay, and I can stand on your roof as well. And jump up high enough to like get up to the top platform that's up there. So presumably at some point in the future, some of that will happen. And you say new. So is that because... why is that? Oh, cute. Class-specific rune loadouts off. Oh, wow! So presumably, this text at the bottom suggests to me that you'll be able to say, whenever I play a knight, I always want to use these 3 runes, and whenever I play a ranger, I always want to use these 3 runes, as just kind of like quick setup kind of things, which sounds like just nice game customization to make things a little bit easier. So that's great. One must pay the toll. Give Sharon all your gold and enter the castle. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Alright, we spent a lot of time there on the manor screen and the start place, whatever it's called, but let's try running through with another character. So remind me, this character has the spore thingy, right? I saw it once before, and they still have the shield, and the trait. Blocks up to 2 attacks, consumes 150 mana per block. And so is that my... that's not my special button, and so is that just gonna like kick in automatically at some point? I'm not sure. So, you're next in line to sign the contract? Did I not talk to this person the first time? Were they here the first time? I'm not sure. Everything in the name of duty, I presume. Never stop to think of what you might be losing? Well, if you're looking for the treasure, you'll have to find the king's children first. Can't get through those doors otherwise. I've tried. And then, yeah, like there's like viney... oh, what is this? R? Hello. And I think there's actually... yeah, you hear 1,000 whispers but can't make out a voice. There's actually a sound effect. I'm gonna quit speaking for a moment. Maybe I'm making it up and it was part of the background music. I thought when I was standing in front of this. I can't tell if I'm hearing something extra there or not. Okay, yeah, we'll play through one more character. I will try moderately hard to stay alive. But no guarantees. And then next episode we'll actually try harder to make some real progress. Okay, and I should also try dodging. That would be great. And I should try out the spore attack. Oh, there's like thorns on the ground over there. Also, this enemy, what was the eyeball called? Scout, right. There was like 3 tiers of them, and they had different names, and eventually I might remember them. So tell me about these thorns. Okay, I can break them with my sword. And were they always there, or did they pop out of the ground when I walked in the room, or when something stepped over them? I'm not sure. And let's see, I guess the dash was not a rune ability. It just comes with my character by default. You're a flame lock. Okay, I'm up to max mana, so I should remember... I presume my poison spores will not affect that bouncy thingy. Okay, these appeared like when I walked into the room. And can I hit that thing? Doesn't appear so, so that's just a environmental hazard. I presume I would get hit. I guess I can discover it this way. Oh, the ancient heirloom thingy kicked in. Hold on. So if I go here, it doesn't tell me, but I saw in the upper left that it was like my ancient heirloom thingy was kicking in to block an attack or something. Let's see. Can I hit from... In the first game, you could stand below and swing your sword and hit up through the platform. This platform might be too thick in order to really test that out, but at a glance I would say no. And let's see. I want to try my Spore attack once I get my mana back up. Right, because the blocking thing costs 150 mana. Right, so you'd have to be, at least right now, since I only have a maximum of 150 mana, I'd have to be at max mana for my trait thingy to kick in and automatically block some damage, is my understanding. Oh boy, I just realized that was going to happen. So I guess I would want to down strike this if I were falling on it, and how do I do that? Right, I do it like this, because it's a jump, spin, kick attack. Okay, I'm back up at max mana. I want to try a couple of things. One is I want to hit somebody with spores. Oh, these disappear. Do they disappear? I can stand on it as much as I want, but when I hop off, it disappears for a short amount of time before coming back. Okay, so this is a new type of platform that we have not previously encountered. Alright, I understand. Here's one of those shop thingies where I can trade a something for something. Oh, max mana, nice. Is this the same thing I read before? And it sounds like switching gives you bonus something something. And so, this is a... Destroys mid-sized projectiles and pushes enemies back. Recharge on hit. And so that's a Blessing of Talent. So my talent is the shield. And what did it say? If I change talents... Switch talents to gain a Blessing of Talent for bonus resolve. So here's what I want to do. I want to look at my stats screen. My resolve... Do I have a resolve number? I don't see something that says resolve on this screen, actually. And I don't think it's elsewhere. Yeah, alright. I mean, I am going to switch, but I just want to see if I was going to witness what the switch does. Alright. Okay, so the shop is closed. And once again, if I go to my stats... It says Bastion, but it doesn't say anything about Resolve, per se. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, and maximum mana. So I could choose to spend this, just to witness what it looks like again, and then I could pick this up, and that would max out my mana. Okay, great. And so the big potion is maximum mana, and then for get small amounts of mana back, I can just strike enemies. So that's a Plinky. Yes, that's a Plinky. Oops. Alright. Don't take damage like a fool. There's a max mana thing, so I'm definitely going to do this. Oh, no mana? I must have blocked an attack with my, what do you call it? Interesting. So the fact that you don't have to manually activate that trait. That only hit the first guy. Oh, but then it like exploded and did an area of attack. Area of effect. It seemed like the first guy kind of absorbed the poison. Let's see if we can witness this again. Also, when I hit two guys at once, did I gain 20 mana per attack, or is it still 10 mana per attack? Can I get two enemies clustered up in order to determine that? Probably. Yeah. I only got 10 mana per swing, even though I hit two different guys. And so it is each time you successfully land an attack with the sword that you gain mana, so far as I can tell. Oh, hit points. Great. And this is this again. Got it, and I can advance through the text just by pressing the button. Okay, so this is just every time you encounter one of these, it reminds you how this works. So what is this? Frying Pan. Blessing of Strength. Strike mid-sized projectiles to reflect them. Oh, reflecting grants you charged. Skill oh, okay, we're definitely going to try this. Frying Pan. Okay. So, interesting. Now, rather than a sword, I have a frying pan. And I wonder if this means I could go back and... Where's the little ball guy that I hit before? There was one of them in the previous room. There he is. So can I reflect you? I guess mid-sized projectiles, you don't count as a mid-sized projectile, I suppose. So probably the wrong type of thing. Alright, eventually I'll learn this. Is there a cooldown on the dash? I feel like there is. Or do I have to be standing? I just realized I still have my mouse cursor on the screen. Sorry. Can I dash in midair? I cannot dash in midair. Can I dash on any platform? Appears so. And if I'm standing on platforms, I can dash repeatedly. Oh, I can even hold down the dash? No, I can just like tap it really fast and go around like that. Okay. I wonder if there's going to be a rune upgrade thingy that enables us to dash in air at some point. I presume enemies... Yes. Just as in the previous game, it seemed... Ooh. It seems like enemies regain all their health if you leave the screen. Okay, so you have this weird attack. Let's try this again. Okay, so yeah, it definitely like did a poison thing, and then after a second or two, he like exploded in another like batch of poison or something. So many skills to learn about. I must learn them all. Oh, let's try reflecting this type of projectile. There we go. Interesting. That sounded like a crit. Okay. Oops. Missed that. Oops. Okay. I think I grok what's going on with the frying pan. So basically, block a small projectile. If you hit another enemy in the next few seconds, you will get a crit and deal more damage with it. Let's try this again. I'll try it on you. Okay, so I dealt like half the damage of that guy. And that time I dealt a little less than half the damage. I'm not sure, actually. And also, can I hit you? Yes, I can hit you during that. Oh, and there's a crit as well. Okay, so I dealt half the damage to the scout when I didn't have a crit going. And yeah, it was a little too hard to tell. Oh, you're behind a wall. Oh, are you a... Okay, you're also something I can... Okay, I hit for 32, and there was a little number in a box saying, hey, this was a crit, I think. Oh, I let that guy hit me. I was trying to reflect him with the frying pan, and I failed. Ladybag has been slain by a thunder poignard. The ivy platform has tiny leaves on the side. These block projectiles. Not sure what that's speaking of just yet. Alright, there's the guys we killed. And we could choose our hero. And at this point, if I said escape, can I quit to the main menu? Yes. Alright. There's our first episode of Rogue Legacy 2. There's gonna be, I'm sure, like the first 2 or 3 episodes, there's just so much new stuff to learn that it's gonna go kind of slow, but then I'll get settled into a rhythm and things will be a little bit more exciting, I expect. This looks pretty good. Seems like the same structure of the game as before, but it's much more than just a new coat of paint. Like, there's a whole lot that's different and looks nicer and deeper and polished, and I'm looking forward to playing this. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Rogue Legacy 2. For now, bye-bye.